Alright, back again. Today we get out the old Super Famicom, and I figured we could put in this game here. Mickey and Donald's Magical Adventure 3. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now, if you've played the other Mickey and Donald's Magical Adventure games for the Super Famicom, this one, in my opinion, is by far the best one. Really uses a lot of the Mode 6 features, has a beautiful, beautiful background. With the Capcom games, generally, they're just really well known for being excellent as far as graphics-wise playability, and this is yet another one of those. We'll get here into our intro. At the beginning here, you can just start the game up. You can put in a password to continue off where you left off, or you can go in the options mode. And what we'll do here is just start the game up. And from here, you can choose to play one player, or you can do two-player co-op. We'll just do one. And like I'd mentioned, this introduction is quite long here, but the basic principle of this is that Huey, Dewey, and Louie wound up basically getting yelled at by Donald, and went up into the attic and found a book and started to look through it and got basically drawn into the book. And so Mickey and or Donald go into the book to try and rescue all three of them. You'll be able to see that here, though. So like I said, it's a bit long here, so we'll just skip out of that. And here you can choose to either play Mickey or as Donald. We'll just choose Mickey. And some people may be hesitant about buying some of these for these games. Example for Magical Adventure. This is a fantastic game, but some people may think, oh, this is too kid-like. It's not kid-like at all. It's a very, very challenging game. If you make a mistake, you can definitely die quite easily. And the end boss and everything, the different bosses do have some patterns to them. But you can see here at the beginning, Mickey has absolutely no weapons, so the only thing that he can do is just throw. But once again, just beautiful, beautiful graphics throughout the game. These stars here, those ones actually will sometimes burst if you hit them with an item, which is nice, because you can get other items that maybe you could normally not reach. Extra heart box here. Kind of leave some of that alone. I'll try and rush through the game here a little bit so you can see as much of it as possible. But really good music and really fun game. The bosses are pretty interesting. Like I said, it does use the Mode 7 function, so it's something nice to see. In these gold boxes here, you can get 1-ups, as you just saw there. And we're coming up on our first mid-boss here. Maybe a little bit longer. For this part here, you can just kind of cruise along. You can go into the water there, but you just have to be careful. The piranhas do wind up jumping up on the boat as well, so they can wind up hitting you. Like so. But there are a lot of places where you can get your hearts refilled, so it's nice, a nice feature about the game. Here's the mid-boss here. Kind of an interesting one. Probably not going to be doing so good here. Just try and get through this as quick as possible. Woo! Which means I'll probably wind up dying quickly. Well, at least we got past that. Go up here and we'll get our first costume. Now, there's some parts in the game where you really have to be careful what costume you're actually wearing. And for this one here, wearing the knight's outfit, Up at the top, you can notice there's a power bar there, and you can actually use the main weapon here, the kind of javelin, and you can wait until the power meter powers back up and you can use it a second time. With other different costumes, they'll slowly go down, so you have to refill them, but this one actually refills itself. A little bit dangerous in this stage here is there is a lot of water, and as you can imagine in reality, if you're wearing a big hunky, you know, piece of metal like this, you will sink if you fall off. So you really got to be careful what outfit you're wearing in what situation, because sometimes it'll affect the way that the game plays. Like around this section here, by pressing the right bumper, you can change the upper left-hand corner there, and by pressing the A button, you can change out of your outfit. And that's a really good thing to have, especially in this area here, because if you jump off and you're not ready or not prepared, you will sink. So. And here's another secret area, and in order to get that one, we'll change back into our knight outfit. Got another free guy. And woo! 2 hits here, and these guys are usually gone. And now we come up to our first boss, and you'll be able to see the Mode 7 in action here. Really reminds me a lot of Bowser for Super Mario World. Just the way that it's designed, the way he kind of zooms in and out like that. Probably gonna wind up dying here. Ah. Alright, and this is where he kind of comes out, and we get to see another version here. Whoa! As I died. Come back here. Some of the enemies, you can get them in a pattern, and they'll wind up dying. I'm not getting that right now. Woo! And some of the enemies take quite a few hits here in order to get rid of them, but there's our first stage cleared. And moving on to our second stage. There's Hugh. But like I had mentioned before, as you go on throughout the game, you'll definitely be able to see the different really great stages they designed. This one is another cool stage, another cool outfit, another cool concept here. As you can see, this one here you have the ability to climb trees. And it's cool, you can use the rope as a whip to kind of lasso enemies here. And then once again, you can use it to climb the trees, which is nice. And just by pressing up here, you can climb up them. You can jump as well. Usually by swinging left and right, you can wind up killing enemies. And sometimes there is hidden stuff at the top of these vines, so it's definitely worth taking a shot and trying to go all the way to the top. Actually, beating some of the enemies here, you know, just by swinging around is kind of interesting. Let's see if we can get this. No. Oh well. At the beginning, you know, if you're not familiar with the game, you'll think, "Wow, what do I do here? You know, what's up with this rope? You know, where can I climb?" But you eventually get the hang of it. The more times you play it, and it might take a couple of times to play the game in order to get the patterns down and the hang of things. Woo! And Mickey dies. But swinging around to try and kill the enemies can sometimes be a bit tricky. Whoa! Totally missed that one. All about the timing here. Wow. Let's see if we can get up here. Ah! There we go. This part here is, I think, one... Wow, yeah, that one you have to go up a little bit further towards the top. I'm just not playing very well right now. Trying to rush through it a little bit too quickly. Yeah, that's where the vine is. Wow! I had the spores on me. This is some serious, horrible gameplay here. But just want to give you a little bit of a look at what Mickey and Donald's Magical Adventure here looks like for the Super Famicom, and or Part 3 does. And it is a fantastic game. Definitely one that you should pick up or try and look into, see if you can find. Here's our boss here. And those spores there, you can still float in this, but the spores will attack you, and they'll cause you to not be able to jump. This guy should be dead pretty soon, but I don't know who's gonna die first. Ah, well, it looks like me. But yeah, nonetheless, I think about 13 minutes is good enough here for a video. Just want to show you a little bit of a look at what Mickey and Donald's Magical Adventure 3 look like here for the Super Famicom, and it is a fantastic game, and if you have a chance, I totally recommend picking it up. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Here's our second big boss.